As the gallery's archivist, I'm not a curator of art, although some of the collections that I look after are visual. What I manage is evidence, basically, evidence of the gallery's history, proof of the people and the places that we've been, the decisions that have been made, by whom and why. That covers the gallery's history from its foundation in 1856 right through to the present day. So in terms of thinking about self-portraiture, I'll come at it from a slightly different angle. Rather than talking about the artistic process of creating a self-portrait, I've looked at this theme through the lens of self-representation and self-documentation. So what can archives tell us about the way that people construct persona? These are records from the archive of Sir George Scharf, the gallery's first director, who was appointed in 1857 and worked at the gallery for nearly 40 years. Scharf was a trained artist, also an administrator, and as a person he appears to have been extremely reflective. His archive contains hundreds of sketchbooks, thousands of individual documents about the gallery's own history, but also about his personal life. Within his sketchbooks you can see examples of self-portraits, but also extremely close note-taking, so it gives you an insight into his personality. So here we've got 3 examples relating to self-portraiture, specifically from his sketchbooks. From 1882 we've got a rather light-hearted poem that he's written about going on a trip to a country house, and then he's drawn a kind of self-portrait caricature of himself. Later, from 1887, we've got him sketching the mirrors that he set up specifically so that he can do self-portrait sketching. So this gives you an idea of just how reflective he is. He's literally sketching the environment before he sketches a portrait of himself.